believe it tonight. Somebody turn to your neighbor and tell your neighbor, table. Y'all ready? Exceed. All you could ask for, according to the power that worketh in you. God is able to do just what He said He would do. He's gonna fulfill every promise to you. Don't give up on God, 'cause He won't give up on you. He's able. How many believe it tonight? Yeah, yeah. He's able. Thank you, Jesus. Come on, y'all. I need y'all to help me sing. God is able to do just what He said He would do. He's gonna fulfill every promise. Yeah. Don't give up on God. Tell somebody 'cause He won't. He's able. I believe it. Yeah. He's able. Somebody shout tonight. He's able. Hallelujah. Just what He said. Somebody shout again. Here we go. I'm
Hello, welcome to Dsap Skill Acquisition Center. And I am speaking to you from Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Pastor Paul Ngolisa, and I'm the registrar of Dsap. I will please crave our indulgence. Let's give a few more minutes. To enable our people sign in, to then continue. Thank you very much. I will get back to you soon.
He's able tonight. Give him a praise. If you know he's able. Yeah. Everybody say, oh. He who comes to God must know that he is, and is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. We know you are rewarder of those who diligently seek your face. All power is in your hand. With you, nothing is impossible. Everybody say, all those. Say all power. And with you, somebody say it one more time. Say we know. Somebody lift your hands to me. Say yes, is the confidence.
Okay. You are welcome once again. I believe we will soon start off. So please, I ask us to fasten our seatbelts I hope we're all excited as I am excited at this meeting. This is going to be our first live contact with all of you. So indeed, it gives me great privilege to welcome each and every one of us to this online induction program with target OIP for set 36, or what we also call our October 2022 diet. You know, a lot is in stock for you. A lot has gone into our preparations. We are ready and can't wait to meet with you. Are you ready? I believe we can just start off right now. This induction program will take 2 presentations. The first one is the induction program itself, and then the second is our guidelines. Why are these very important? You know, this is the 6th diet we are running online. So you will agree with me that we have garnered some experiences. All that we try to do is to ensure that each and every one of you start up well. Yes, while we know that some of you are already techie, you are experienced with electronic gadgets, you are experienced with all forms of applications, and we do not make light with the fact that I can tell you that there are some people who might be coming to run their first online program with this Dsap 36. You would have observed that we have written you a couple of mails. Okay, so we are having this induction. So by tomorrow, when you guys your engagement with your faculty members are activated, you will know what it is all about. It's also going to prepare us for when the school will resume on the 3rd of October, 2022, and then how the program will run itself. So just follow me as we dive into today's program. Like I said, once again, my name is Pastor Paul Mwolisa. I am the registrar of Daystar Skill Acquisition Program, Dsap. And this program is tagged Online Induction Program, OIP. We usually will start with our key success factor. If you ask those who have been in Dsap programs, they will well tell you that one of the most critical requirements to enjoy this program and to graduate is to be attentive to instructions. So we say that Dsap is equal to instructions. Dsap is equal to instructions. What do we mean by that? Everything we convey to you throughout this program is going to be through instructions. So when you see your facilitators post on all the platforms we're going to introduce to you, when you see occasionally myself respond, or you see your PMAs, you should take such information very critical. You know, it's amazing that some people are still calling me on the phone. You know, some are still sending messages. Where are we supposed to attend today's meeting? It is 7 o'clock. You know, it is because such people have refused to read all the mails. We have sent you guys 4 mails as at last Thursday. 4 mails. Some of you will write to tell us, I have not been added on my WhatsApp simply because you did not pay attention to the emails we sent to you. If you follow our instructions, whether they come by way of our emails to you or they come in form of notifications on your platform, you know, okay, or they come in form of notification on your platform, they are really meant to help you to run through this program very smoothly. Many of you who registered this program have never bothered to even check your email. Many of you go to your emails and you sent us mails without first going through your mails. Have Dsap school written me? So we often tell students that Dsap is 70% instructions and 30% every other thing. From your projects to your assignments, to everything you will learn, to your practice, they are all 30%. What you will learn, key things you will learn, 70% of them will come through instruction. Dsap runs two models of our programs. By the way, Dsap runs 3 times in a year. We run 3 times, in February, in June, and in October. So this diet that you are in now is the October diet. So the 2 models that we run are basically on-site or physical classes, which others now call in-person classes, while the other model, it's online or virtual classes. However, this diet that we're running is online. Okay, but it's important to note that on-site program runs for 2 weeks, Mondays to Friday. Mondays to Fridays for the 2 weeks. And the school run time is 8 hours, usually from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Central African time. And our on-site or physical classes run in Lagos. It runs in the facilities, training facilities of Daystar Christian Center. So something peculiar about our physical classes is that you must be in Lagos. You must be in our training hall between 8 and 4 p.m. to be considered present, and then for you to also be able to attend the classes. But unlike our physical classes, our online or virtual classes run for 3 weeks, but it runs slightly. That 3 weeks, if you observe with the physical classes, is 3 weeks of Mondays to Fridays. That's actually 10 days. But our online or virtual classes run for 3 weeks. However, it runs for 3 days of each of those 3 weeks, from Mondays to Wednesdays. That's why we said our online or virtual classes are 3 by 3. It is 3 days for 3 weeks and for 3 hours. Okay, that's how it runs. So school run time is for 3 hours, from 10 a.m. in the morning to 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Our practice and assignments are what happens on Thursdays to Sundays. These are periods when you are expected to oh, sorry, my network threw me out, and thank you for still being here. All right. We were, yeah, this was where we were when the network threw me out. All right. So I said that our online or virtual classes run for 3 weeks, but it is 3 days in each of those 3 weeks. That's Mondays to Wednesdays. Run time, school run time is 3 hours from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. daily for those 3 days, while the practice and assignments are Thursdays and Sundays. You know, why do you have practice and assignments? We do that because every week that you are taught, every day that you are taught modules, you are expected to do the preceding, the project or the assignments they give you. All right, you are supposed to practice what you are taught online. That's the best way you will learn, because nobody is with you. I will tell you very soon how we also ensure that you are not missing in the class. All right, you are not missing in the class. It's very, very important that you take note of all those assignments. So please pay attention very closely to what I will share with you going forward. All right. Our training methodology. This is very important that you are very attentive now. You pay attention to everything I will say from now onwards. Please pay close attention. The first is that how I'm trying to tell you how our programs run. Because it is virtual, because it is online. If you observed when I was showing you the physical class, it is 2 straight weeks, Mondays to Fridays for the 2 weeks. But then for the virtual, it is 9 days of intensive classes, Mondays to Wednesdays. So how, and it's only for 3 hours. So how will you cover all that you're supposed to, all your mates who did physical, who attended the physical classes for 8 hours every day for 2 weeks, and what they were taught? How will you learn them? How will you understand them in just 3 hours for 3 days in a week? This is where wisdom, planning, skillful planning okay, and the master execution comes in. So we have pre-recorded videos for you, training videos for you. So instead of you spending 8 hours in the class, we have done videos for you, compressing everything that you will need into that video that we will share with you. Your facilitators will share those videos with you 24 hours before the class. So by Sunday, next week Sunday, the videos for your first class would have been shared by your facilitators. So Monday afternoon after the classes, they will share the videos. If it's a different video, they will share another video for Tuesday class and then another for Wednesday class. So the classes of tomorrow, you'll get the videos today. They are pre-recorded. You are expected to watch those videos before you come to school. If you do not watch those videos, you are going to be displaced by the discussion that will be going on in the class. You will feel out of place. So please, we want to encourage you. These 3 weeks, I must confess to you, they are 3 weeks of intensive training for you. I often tell people these 3 weeks, if you ask me to advise you, I will ask you to just please suspend all socials, all social engagements, except maybe for family engagement that you cannot but attend. All right? You are supposed to watch the videos before you come to school every day. All right, B of it is you are expected to attend our assembly, stroke our business management skills training sessions every school day. This is why Dsap is not like every other skill acquisition program. Dsap for 3 weeks is like you run an MBA for your skill. We do not only teach you technical skills, all right? We teach you business management skills. What do I mean by that? You can be a cake baker. That does not guarantee that you'll be successful in the business of cake making or baking, whichever way you choose to call it. All right. So it's very important that you must understand that outside your technical trainings, you need the business management, business skills management trainings to complement your technical trainings. This business management skills training runs for 30 minutes from 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. West Central African time, every school day is for 30 minutes. Short and sharp, compressed, but yet intense. So when you're coming in, come with your writing materials. Take note. That's when you will also see my face a lot. All right. And that this assembly runs on this YouTube. That's where you will watch it every morning. So their first class runs on our YouTube channel. After that, the C of our training methodology, or the third, is our live classes. You are expected to attend the live classes. It is compulsory. I'm sure you must have read your welcome address and induction instructions. That was the first mail we sent to you after you registered for this course. In one of those, within that note, we told you that, see, Dsap is an intensive hands-on training. It's not a video cast. It's not what you watch after. No, you are learning it, and your facilitators are also watching what you are doing and correcting what you are doing. online. Very intensive yet very interesting. You know, you'll be amazed at the end of 3 weeks what you have become, what level of knowledge have been imparted in you, as long as you follow the instructions. For those 9 days, you expected to miss school once. But the honest truth there is, if I were you, missing school one day is like missing school for 3 months. Because I'm sure when you start, you will know that one day is too intensive to give up. But we also understand that life happens, things happen. So once you miss school the second time, our system is programmed to remove you automatically. You cease to be the student. Why do we do that? I need to explain that. The truth there is that once you miss class the first time and you miss the second time, you can no longer cope with the pressure of the class. Previously, when we have allowed that to happen, you know what people did? They pulled back the class and almost derailed the class. And our faculty members were complaining. Our facilitators were complaining because we allowed students who are not serious to distract those who are serious. Sometimes it's not because they are not serious, it's just because something happened. It's possible they took ill. It's possible something happened that caused them to travel and they were out of internet access, internet network for more than 2 days or more than 1 day. We understand, but the honest truth there, please, is that we cannot continue, we cannot run with you once you miss your class second time. So number 4 is a personal practice at home. I had mentioned that before. It's very important. The only way you will know how much you've learned, how much you understood, what your facilitators told you, or how less you understood is when you go to practice. So until you put what you have been taught into practice, you will not know how much you have learned or how much you need to learn. So please take your practice at home very, very seriously. I'm sure your facilitator will speak to you more on that. Okay, the 4th point that you need to know about our training methodology is the production and submission of your modular assignments and then your final capstone project. What do we mean? I've told you every week when you finish your classes from Mondays to Wednesdays, your facilitators give you assignment. Those assignments form the backbone of your practice from that Wednesday afternoon till Sunday, maybe Sunday afternoon, because you need to be ready to watch your pre-recorded video on anytime from Sunday, late Sunday afternoon to Sunday night to prepare you for the class of Monday. So you need to make sure that you do not pile up your projects, your assignments. Mind you, most of the assignments are built up. What you're taught is a build-up. What you're taught this week is a build-up of what you were taught last week. What do I mean? The first week, what you're taught, by the second week, they build up on it. I want to give you an example. Maybe you are in our any of our fashion design courses. The first week, take for instance, they taught you how to recognize your measurement, your tools, and stuff like that. The first day, the second day, they taught you how to take measurement. All right. The third day, they taught you how to also measure your clothing. Then they will give you assignment based on that. The following week will be a build up on this. The following week now, you will go into they will now teach you those clothes you have measured. They will now teach you how to design the clothing you want to sew, the outfit you want to sew. They will teach you how to design them and then how to cut the clothes according to your designs. And then the third week, they will not teach you how to do the fittings. That's what I mean that it's a build-up. Each of the day is a build-up of the previous. So please, it is very, very important that you take your assignments, very important. So you'll find that if you follow the assignment, take for instance, the fashion design I gave as an example. By this assignment you're doing, the same clothes you measured, you cut, you designed and you cut, and you began to sew and began to put fittings. It's the same clothes you will wear on your graduation, or you get somebody, if you're measuring somebody else, the person will wear that same clothes, because you have the facilitators are following up with you. The material you bought before you cut them, you would have displayed them. They keep a record of all these things. That will be for another time. Okay, so it's very important that you know that these things are critical for your success. Okay, next thing is to talk about our communications. Please also pay very, very close attention, because we have had people who could not graduate because they misunderstood our communication platforms. Please note that, okay, we use 4 different types of communication platforms. The first one is for this diet, it's WhatsApp, okay? WhatsApp messaging communication and video communication. But we use this communication exclusively for text. Please pay attention. We use our WhatsApp exclusively for conversations that are in text form. Any assignment you submit on this platform will not be read. It will not be attended to. You know why? Because WhatsApp has a drawback. Take, for instance, you're 200 students in a class, and all of you are posting. There's no how the facilitator will track what each person has posted. And besides, what you post now, when 199 classmates of yours post, your own will go down, even though you posted first. And WhatsApp has another downside. Once they open the first message, if there were 300 messages that were read, once you open the first one, all the messages are marked as read. So we use them only for conversations. Please take note of this. So we do not allow videos, pictures that has to do with your classwork on these platforms. Your PMA will ensure that is done very exclusively. Second communication channel, it's our Seesaw. Seesaw is our educational platform. That is where once you sign up now, I'm sure in your various WhatsApp groups, they would have posted your access to our platform, our Seesaw platform. They will show you how this is your first encounter with Seesaw, you will first sign up, okay, before you can sign into our platform. Those things are already done. So once you sign into your WhatsApp group, for those of you who have not signed into your WhatsApp group, please ensure you do that as quickly as you can after this induction program. Sign up. So in this app, you are once you sign into that place, the system is such comprehensive that it creates, just like you have your drawer, it creates a folder for you. Every time you post anything, it is stored on your folder. Your facilitator will see it, open it, read, make comments, or where they marked it, they will send back to you. you will see the interaction that you have on this seesaw is personal. Even though you are 200 in the class, each of you has a folder. Your folder will know what is in your folder, the other person will not see. You don't share your folders. You can't see what the other person has unless you're physically together. But we don't encourage that you will share, because if you share your programs together, we'll disqualify both of you. All right? So please. The third communication channel is your YouTube channel. That's where you're watching us now. YouTube channel is where you're watching us now. That we also have written you a mail. We wrote you a mail on how to sign into your WhatsApp group. We sent you a mail how to requiring you to go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Those of you who obeyed, I'm sure when we went live, you were immediately notified, because less than 10 seconds, 15 seconds after we went live on YouTube, many of you started signing in because you got the notification immediately. Please note that your YouTube channel is exclusively for your assembly and their business management skills training. You are on YouTube only for 30 minutes. And then it will be also on graduation when the whole school is together. So please, early in the morning, don't go to your WhatsApp. Don't go to any of the other applications to be asking, I can't see where the assembly is taking place. Please, just know, if you have signed up, if you have subscribed, to our YouTube, you will also have been alerted immediately. All right. So the next app that we use, or the next communication channel, it's our Zoom application, video application. And this Zoom, that's where we have our live classes. Our live classes for our technical skills. You will observe we call them live. It means that you have to be in class within those hours. This one happens, I told us that our assembly and business class and business management skills training run from 10 to 10:30 every day, Monday to Wednesday. Then your live class starts immediately, we close that. So from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the afternoon, the remaining 2.5 hours. You remember I told us earlier on that it is for 3 hours. Our program each day is for 3 hours. 30 minutes for the assemblies and business management skills training sessions, and then 2.5 hours for your live class. Please, let me make it very clear so that you do not create any disruption in our classes. If you are working somewhere, if you are an employee, you don't have your time to yourself, you're not available within 10 a.m. in the morning and 1 p.m. in the afternoon, this diet is not for you. And please don't ask us for the video of the class, the live class. We do not share it. All right, we do not share it because you're expected to be there live. That's why you can see it is called live classes for the technical skills. You must be there live. And you must be, we have ways of checking. Now, we also have our team of our inspectors, including myself, who go from one classroom to other every day to find out those who are in the classroom. So how are you in the classroom? You're in the classroom with all your tools. Take, for instance, if you're in bread making, you must be beside your oven, because we'll ask you to turn on your video, want to see where you are, want to see your work environment. So please, that happens in Zoom video application. So please, let's take this very, very important. I'll do a recap. Okay, I'll do a recap. I said our conversations, our group conversations. You want to ask your facilitator questions. okay, after each class, or when they give you an assignment, you don't understand, you miss out something, you can go to your WhatsApp group and ask a question. Your facilitator will respond to you. All right. You can ask if it's an administrative issue, you can ask your PMA. And then that is what that platform is. If you send your videos, your classwork, your assignment on WhatsApp, nobody will attend to it. In fact, our system will delete them after a short while. Your facilitator will not attend to them. You remember where we say you submit all your assignments is in a Seesaw application. Your Seesaw app is our educational application. That communication channel is for your assignment, exclusive for your assignment and your final project. Okay, that final project is the one that with your attendance we decide how whether you qualify or not. We said that the YouTube is for live assembly and business management skills training. And then finally, the fourth, it's our Zoom video application, which is for our live classes and technical skill program. I hope we are good. All right. Now, your student onboarding program, SOP, it's a season that we give before the school starts. Many of you who were attentive to your mails have signed into your platform in this outgoing week in your WhatsApp platform. Already, your facilitators have started engaging all your students. However, the main activity will start tomorrow, 4 p.m. It's not a live class. This engagement is not a live class. They will leave a message for you on your platform, and then you must go to read them, because every message they leave for you is very important. And within this period as well, for those of us who are running system-based skills like web design, video editing, interior design, it's very important that you take this engagement serious. Why? Because that's when you are taught the applications to download. If you have challenges, that's when your facilitators will engage you individually, okay? If it's something which they share openly, if you have a specific localized issue, they have their way around helping you. This will happen before the school starts. Once the school starts, the facilitators will not have the time to attend to you on issue of downloading your app. Or for the other skills that are not system-based, you buy your materials, okay, and your training tools. It is within these 2 weeks, okay, actually it's intensive 1 week. That's when the engagement starts. I said the activation is starting tomorrow, 4 p.m. West Central African time tomorrow, West African time tomorrow, sorry, or Central African time tomorrow evening, 4 p.m. That's when the serious engagement will start. However, our facilitators, for some reasons, have started earlier with you guys. They started sharing some of those things so that you do not have intensive preparatory 1 week before the school starts. So please make sure that from time to time you go to your WhatsApp, read up all the assignments that are shown to you, that are posted for you there. Read them up, okay? And then ask questions where necessary. I'm sure in the next video we'll watch, when we're talking about the guideline, you will have understood that the moment you signed up, you did not have access to post anything on your platform. Yes. Why? Because we do not allow people to post just anything. This is a school these are school platforms. Your group platform are school platforms. We prohibit you posting anything that has to do with politics, anything that has to do with religion, anything that has to do with social engagements. It's exclusively for Dsap particular skill. So knowledge about the skill that's where you share them. You don't wake up in the morning and say, hello, class, how are you guys doing today? You say, you can imagine if 200 of you, 300 of you, some classes, in some courses you have 300 of them in the class. Can you imagine you wake up in the morning, pick up your phone, you saw the 300 messages, unread messages, and you open them. What they were saying is, hello, hi, how you doing? The class was great. My night was wonderful, and it is good. But you discover that we don't have time because our times are short. Our times are precious. This program is very intensive. I encourage people to know upfront that this is an intensive 3 weeks. So whatever that will distract you, suspend them. I mean, by 19th of October, you're free. The following Friday, that's the 28th of October, is when the graduation will happen. If you like to go return to parties every day, it's okay. But this time, this is an opportunity for a new trajectory in your life. I'm sure there's a reason why you enroll for this program. Please take it very seriously. I crave indulgence. Okay, when you do that, it is easier for us to help you to learn when you help us to teach you smoothly. So we said that our engagement will begin, okay, in the first 2 weeks, like this week that is just going, that's ending today. Okay, you are expected to sign up and to sign into your communication channels. The next is that you are also expected to be engaged by your faculty from tomorrow, Sunday, the 25th of September 2022. Is very important. Thank you very much. All right, I will also crave our indulgence that you just give us time to share the second video so that all of you, those who have questions to ask, can begin to ask us those questions and we will respond to them. I hope you learned something from this segment. All right.
Hello and welcome. My name is Olufolakemi Abidogun. I am Dsap's Head of Administration, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to our school guidelines. Attendance. This is compulsory and is also an important criteria for graduation. Please note that you are expected to sign in electronically on a daily basis in order to attend our opening assembly, and also please note that you are expected to sign in electronically on a daily basis in order to attend our opening assembly and also to be a part of our live classes. Ensure that you promptly notify and obtain necessary authorization from your progress monitoring assistant at least 1 hour before school opens for the day if there is any reason why you must be late or absent from class. Please note that you are only permitted to be late to class not more than 3 times and absent not more than once throughout the duration of this training program. Students are encouraged to freely ask questions that will enhance their understanding of the subject being taught and to make contributions that will help others understand. You can also ask as many relevant questions as possible to aid your learning process. Indiscriminate change from one skill to another by any student is not allowed without necessary documentation and approval from relevant authorities, who will only do so subject to the availability of space. Our training methodology. At Dsap, we believe in the God factor in both learning and business success. Therefore, we begin every school day with a session of devotion in words of exhortation and business management skills training. Afterwards, we proceed into simplified theoretical presentation of each topic being taught and intense hands-on practical training sessions through our pre-recorded videos and screen shares for our virtual classes and wholesome live sessions for our physical classes. Despite the fact that Daystar Christian Center offers this program free of charge, each student is responsible for procuring his or her own training tools. All students are expected to practice extensively on their own and highlight challenges they might have faced via chat or during the live classes. On the first day of school, each class is expected to elect a governor and a deputy governor. The PMA assigned to each class will see to the successful election of these officials. Thereafter, the elected governors will vie for the position of set presidents and the other set offices available. For further information on our school guidelines, please refer to your admission letter. Congratulations and see you in school.
All right. You are welcome back. I hope you also took note of some of those instructions. Okay, one thing beautiful about this induction happening on our YouTube channel is that you can go and relive it. Watch the videos over and over, take note and your notebook or whatever gadget you use in writing, and take note of some of these comments that were made. Our type of methodologies, the kind of what this virtual means. Okay, what 3 by 3 by 3 means. 3 hours for 3 days. That's Mondays to Fridays. Mondays to Wednesdays for 3 weeks. Right? Find out what they mean. Let me tell you, the truth is that the classes themselves are very intensive. They are life transforming. I can assure you, life transforming. If you do not allow things to distract you, let me tell you, once anyone engages on life projects, the person gets, naturally the devil will be on your track. So my counsel is say no. Many things will come up to cause you to stop, cause you to be distracted. Make up your mind not to be attentive. All right. So I have a note here from Kate. Kate is asking, how can I join the YouTube channel? I guess, Kate, that you are late. I had mentioned in the course of my presentation that we have written you guys 4 mails. Each of those emails we sent to you, they are your part of your instructional manual, your instruction manuals. One of them is teaching you how to sign up into each of your platforms. Take for instance, the WhatsApp platform. The first mail we sent you was that you admitted. We gave you the induction instructions. Some of the things I discussed now are already in the mail we sent to you. All right, but my handling them live is to further explain, okay, in a simpler form maybe, or in a live form and adaptable form in case if you do not understand some of the things we read, I have discussed that we wrote to you. We have also told you in another mail we sent to you that you expected to go to our YouTube channel to sign up. I mean, I'm sure you have a YouTube account. If you don't, just go to Google. How do I open a YouTube account? You'll be instructed on how to do that. That one. Once you open it or you have a YouTube account, just go search Dsap Daystar. But if you get our mail, the guideline is that we make sure that all these things are written as much as we can in a layman's language. All right. And even when you don't understand, you can ask us questions by mail. But since you have signed into your WhatsApp platform now, please, it's good that you answer. You ask your PMAs or your facilitators if they are administrative issues or the academic things. Okay. Thank you. Somebody is asking, somebody says, it's my PMA. Okay, your PMA is actually your progress monitoring associate. That is the administrative manager of your class. That is the host of all your live classes. When you have administrative matters, issue that has to do with your attendance, issue that has to do with maybe you signing in, or your inability to sign into a particular platform, they are the ones that will respond to you. But the issue that has to do with your technical trainings, it's your facilitators that will respond to that. However, you reach both your facilitators and your PMAs on your platform. So once, I'm sure by now, for those of you who have signed in, they have introduced themselves. Please take note of their names, take note of their phone numbers, and save them. Why? So that if at an odd hour you want to reach to any one of them, you can send them a personalized message. Though it's important for us, we usually prefer you ask your question on the platform so that everybody will learn from it. So I also want to encourage us. Please don't say that the messages are too much. It's because people are learning. The dummies are actually the ones who teach everybody. They are the ones who will speak. I don't understand what you're saying. And this facilitator will not spend time. Some of us will want to shut them up if we have our way. But in this app, nobody's allowed to shut anybody down, or shut anybody up. We all learn at different paces. This program is to allow the facilitators to take all of you along. We also understand that some of you might have done these skills elsewhere. You just wanted to add academic, maybe under apprenticeship. You just wanted to add academic side of it. Some people are now coming to run this program because they hear about our management skills training sessions. And they also want to be certified. You know all about that course, but please don't rush the facilitators, because there are people who are encountering this course, each your own course for the first time. Okay, so Kate, please go and read your mails that will send to you. You'll get a further guideline. The same question about the WhatsApp platform, please go read your mails. Okay, go read your mails. If you can't find those mails in your normal email address, please check your spam mail. And once you find an email in our spam mail, please click not spam, so that subsequent mails will not be going into that place. Somebody said he's not able to open the link. Please. That link, it says you are expected to open that link in your phone, unless you have your WhatsApp installed in your laptop, the desktop WhatsApp. What we observe is that many of you read your mails on your laptops, and then you click on it to sign in. You cannot sign into it. Why? Because you don't have WhatsApp in that laptop. So you can actually download your WhatsApp. Okay, go check there. How do I download WhatsApp, desktop WhatsApp? Type it on Google. They will show you, download it there. Once you download it and activate them, what you have done is that you will remember that your WhatsApp was created on your phone. All right. So you need to align your phone and your laptop before you can use your laptop to also communicate on, do your WhatsApp communications. So many of you who are clicking on the link on your laptop that does not have WhatsApp will never have access to that class. Please go open your mails in your phone, on your phones, okay? Once you open your mail, that same link, click on it. If it's not responding, please check your network. All right, these are things we have found out to be the reason why some people are having difficulty in signing in. Yes, and that one is asking for, please, you will remember when Folakemi Abido, head of administration, was talking about indiscriminate change of courses. Yes, please, I also want to announce in advance that all admission processes have been concluded. No more change of courses. Every skill is now ready. Every person is engaged. There's a lot of work that goes behind the scene. It takes us 8 weeks to prepare in all our activities preceding the class. So while the class is 3 weeks to you, or effectively 4 or 5 weeks to you, we've started 8 weeks before today. All right, so please, with a lot of things are required, a lot of platforms, we create a lot of platforms, you know, there are handshake between our emails, in our email app, along with your WhatsApp, we also with your Seesaw and with our YouTube channel. The essence is that you cannot be missing if you follow the instruction. You also heard that, please, when you're signing in, I can see some of you signed into this class with a gadget that has different names. Please, we also advise you, we're going to write more on that this week. Please don't sign into our classrooms, okay, with a different name other than the name for which you register for this program. Sometimes some of you say, oh, that is my business WhatsApp. Yes, please. But whenever you are in class, please change it. That's my business Zoom account. Please, if you want to attend your class, you must change it. Why is it very important? You know, I told us attendance. Oh, that's one portion I missed. Okay, it's actually, I hype on it on the first day of resumption. You are expected to be in the class. I've mentioned that, okay, along for 3 hours. That 3 hours, it's 180 minutes. We have a minimum time you must be in class. And please note that our attendance is done electronically. If you are in class for 1 minute, it will show. If you went out and came in and went out and came in 10 times, it will show. We'll add up the time for you. If it's lower than the acceptable time, even though you are in the class that day, please, you'll be marked absent. We don't want to be marked absent, please. So sometimes we also acknowledge that sometimes there are network challenges. I'm trying to encourage you by saying that even when there are network challenges, don't be worried. As you are signing in and the network is throwing you out, our system keeps a trail. So we add them up for you, all right? And if it's a few, we also understand that you can lose 1 or 2 minutes, or 3 or 4 or 5 minutes. Sometimes it can be up to 7 or 8 minutes, depending on how bad the network in your area is. There's no problem with that. We can keep a track of it. I mean, the system shows all the effort you are making. But for some of you in previous times, who will just sign into the class and walk away and come back in the evening and they're asking more questions on the class they did not attend. The system will show. If you are there for just 1 minute, the system will show. All right. Before your network goes down, the system recognizes that your network is degraded. So when you're thrown out, network will tell us that your system will tell us that your network was degraded. So we know you are having network challenges. All right, so please help us to help you. Okay, we want to have an exciting time, and like I tell people, usually graduation is one of those exciting times that we have. Okay. Esther said, how are we going to sign into our seesaw? Okay, please, that instruction you will get from your WhatsApp communication platform. That instruction is already ongoing in your class. I said that your facilitator have started engaging those who have signed into the WhatsApp group. Please, if you have signed into the WhatsApp group, go there and read the messages. The messages are already there. Okay. All right. Paula said, I've been trying to send a message on the WhatsApp. Yes, Paula, maybe you were late. Okay. I had mentioned earlier on that our WhatsApp group platform are usually locked so that people do not abuse the postings on that. Okay. And also to enable the facilitator to post messages that all of you will read without unnecessary communication interferences. The PMAs can also post some important announcements. Okay. By tomorrow, 4 p.m. tomorrow, all our platforms will be open. You will also learn from your PMAs when the systems will be locked down. Okay, they will just when people have had a lot of communications, before the facilitators will post important announcement, they will lock the class so that whatever message the facilitators have posted, any person who comes to read them within 2 or 3 hours will not have them lost in other communications. All right, that's why you do not have access yet to our platform. All right, please, we want your questions to come. Please bring your question, bring them on more so that we can take note of them. Somebody saying, please, sometimes my work schedule is tight. It might not allow me 3 hours in a day. Please, if you are such a person, this diet is not for you. You must be in class for 3 hours for those periods. We have written you about this over 2 or 3 weeks ago. All right, the essence, we explain who should attend this diet. Okay, this I have also mentioned that our online classes, they are live classes. They are not video casts. Even though we give you access to training videos, they are the pre-class videos. You watch them before you come to class. But for the activities that are happening in class, you know, it's so exciting when you are in the class. You see everybody, those of you who are in bread making, for instance, you see everybody mixing their doughs, you know, putting them in the oven, bringing them out, whether you're in your cake, you're also in the cake making class. You know, those in the fashion design, you see people run their machines live on the video. It's an exciting sight to behold. Okay, so please, for those of you who are prepared for this program, yes, usually those who are working, we ask them if indeed this course is important to you, take a short holiday. All right, arrange with your office, and they will allow you. I have mentioned earlier also, Tinu, the live classes are not available to you at the end of the class. At the moment, we do not allow that. The essence is that you are encouraged to attend your class. Attend your class, please. All right, we're not going to share videos. You know what? Some of you, the back door, some of you want to take, you don't want to attend classes. You now want to watch the video later on and do the assignment, and you say you are in the school. You are not in the school. I'm so sorry. All right. The live videos, even if you don't understand anything, you can still ask your facilitators on your communication platforms. All right. But if you watch your pre-training videos, pre-recorded training videos, you will not have much challenge with your live class. Please bring on the questions. Bring on the questions, please. Fumi, I've already told you, no more change of courses. All our admission processes have concluded, so no more change of courses. No problem. What have you signed electronically? Your PMAs will also show will post your live classes Zoom invite on your program. I'm sure latest by Friday, between Friday and Sunday next week, they will post those things, the link, all right, so that you can sign into your class electronically. Emily, you are the one asking this question. The link will be shared so that you can sign into your classes in Zoom electronically. Okay, Phoebe, I have already answered this question. We no longer change courses because the time has elapsed. All admission processes have been concluded. You know, sometimes the challenge we have with some of us is that we send mails to you, you don't read them. One of the conditions to register a skill, if you follow when you registered, we will first take you to your skill platform so that you will know the requirements. Some of you, it's after you have registered that you now want to change your course. All right, you want to change the course because, oh, I didn't know this was this course, this is what it entailed. Okay, I didn't know because you did not read you didn't read the information we sent to you. We posted on that platform. Please, before you register for any skill, understand what each skill represents. If you're in higher institutions and your classes are running the same time this is running, please, this program is not for you. The best thing might be for you to please opt out, write to the school, okay? You cannot handle the two together. Olio is Marvelous is asking if you can use a laptop, if you can use phone. Marvelous, your phone is too small to carry the applications that you need. All right, so it's a laptop. And those requirements are also on the website for web design, website design. Okay, please, you cannot do that course on your phone. Okay, Floris, I've also answered this question. For any of our system-based skills, you use laptop and not phone because many of the applications you need, your phones are too small to handle them. Fumi, I have explained that over and over to you. You can no longer change a course. I see you're still the person you are doing kind of argument there is the man in charge of admissions. He's telling you that admission processes have been concluded. Just like I said earlier on, please take note, you can no longer change any course. All right, you can't change any course. I see that some people are raising their hands. Please know that in webinar, you cannot speak, send your message by text. Okay, just go to the chat room. Just a chat on from where you are, and we'll read your chat and respond to it. Thank you. Abigail, I've explained you can only be absent once. If you're absent the second time, you're out of the school. The essence is because we are pretty sure you can cope with what is. I mean, those of you who will be in class every day, you will know, you will see how intensive it is. You will see how intensive it is. Somebody is saying, can I use phone for my makeup class? Yes, you can. I believe so, because you don't use applications. The reason why we do not allow phones on system basis because of the applications they download. So if it's just your Zoom class, yes, you can attend classes with your Zoom class. You can attend the classes on your phone. Okay. Esther is asking me, those of you don't have laptop, yes. If I'm asking you to quit, I can't ask you to quit. I can't advise you to quit. You can go and borrow a laptop for this period. That's what I will advise you. If you seek for help, I bet you get help. All right. But for website design, you cannot learn it on your phone. Oluwaseun Ajayi, I don't know what your mail, the mail you wrote in September. But I'm sure if you check your mail, every mail you sent up until yesterday have been responded to. So please check your mail. And I don't know when you join, so I will not know generally what you have missed. Okay, but there's no problem. Watch this video over and over again. It's still on that YouTube channel. Okay, whatever you miss, you can catch up. Okay. Yes, for those of you who were late, I said that the class runs on your technical class, your live class is run on Zoom video app. The business management and the assemblies run on YouTube channel. Your assignments and project, you do them on your Seesaw app. And then the WhatsApp app, it's WhatsApp, sorry, it's for communication. Yes, for those of you who are asking where you buy your materials, please, once the engagement commences tomorrow, ask your facilitators if you are in Nigeria or if you are, for instance, in Lagos, in some of those markets, they will guide you. They will give you an idea of what to look out for. Okay, sometimes they will advise on some brand names. If you're in Nigeria that is good, or that are good rather, okay, they will advise on what to buy. These questions you are asking are the reasons for engagement that will start from Sunday next week, Sunday tomorrow to the upper Sunday before school starts. Yes, ma. Adebayo Onyedamola, I hope that's a female. You sign into all these apps, not necessarily all of them every morning, but you're asking for YouTube channel, yes. Our every morning, Mondays to Wednesdays, yes, 10 a.m. to 10:30. It's only on the first day, that's the 3rd of October. Okay, that's the only day we run for 1 hour. Even that time, it's for 30 minutes. Yes, please. This one is a law. Of course, you will download all these apps. You have to download them. If you don't have them already, you have to download them. If you don't have them, you have to download them. All the apps, whether it's Seesaw, if you're on them already, you've signed up for them, you don't need to download them again. Like if you have WhatsApp, you don't need to download WhatsApp again. But if you don't have WhatsApp, you need to download it. If you have YouTube, you don't need to download. If you don't have, you need to sign up with YouTube. Okay, if you don't have Seesaw, the same thing. But if you have it, you don't need to re-download. Okay. Kainde Opatolani or so, I've told you, it depends on what skill you are attending, what course you are attending. If you are attending any of our system-based courses, I said like website design, video editing, and interior design, you cannot use your phone. You can only use your laptop. And I explained the reason. Your phone does not have the capacity, okay, to carry the applications that you need to study those courses. So the same advice I've given before. I am not going to advise you to drop out. It's your call. It's a decision you will make. My first advice is to ask you to go ask your family or friends. You must have somebody who can loan you a laptop for this period. Okay, if the such person will have your development at heart, they will loan you the laptop. Adebayo Onyedamola, we run 3 diets every year, and they are all independent. That you registered for October and you could not attend, or you registered for June and couldn't attend. Just like you have in every other university or in any other school, if you register for a course and you're not there, nobody keeps it for you. Okay. Though why you can defer in some other tertiary institution, you can't defer in Dsap. All right, you can't defer in Dsap. So you must register for afresh for every diet. Amarachi, if you cannot hear me very well because of your network challenge, I have mentioned earlier on, yes, this video is recorded on our YouTube channel. You will always have them there. You always have them to watch over and over again. Okay, so when your network improves, yes, you can watch them over and over again. Your trading videos, you cannot download them. Somebody's asking, where can they have the video, download the videos? I hope if you're talking about the applications, you can download them just like we have guided you in our emails, or ask your PMAs. They will give you further direction if you have signed up into your WhatsApp group account. If it's your live classes, please take note, you cannot download because they are intellectual property. They are meant for you to watch alone. You can only watch them. You cannot download them. Physical class, you can see this person say your Zoom user. I hope you know we not give admission to anybody by Zoom user. So if you use that name in our live class, you'll be treated as absent. All right. I have also explained that our physical class run for 2.5 hours, 10:30 to 1 p.m. every day, Monday to Wednesday, except on the first resumption date. Live class is 2 hours from 11 to 1 p.m. Okay, so Zoom user, please take note of that. Please don't sign in as Zoom user again. Make sure you change your name before you leave so that your name will be recorded that you attended this live class. You see, many of you are coming in late. You're trying to make me go. Please go and watch the videos. Those of you are asking me all these questions. Okay, how many hours in a day? How long does each class take? I've already mentioned them in these videos. Okay, please go and watch the videos from the beginning. You will have all the questions. Oladuke Fumi, Oluduke Fumi, please check the video. Fumi Omosuyi, thank you. I've also mentioned Adeshokpe Oluwafemi. I've said when you sign up into your class from tomorrow, from 4 p.m. tomorrow, your facilitators will engage with you on how to download your various apps. If it is your skill-specific apps, that concerns, this one concerns those that are in web design class, website design, video editing, and interior design, just like I've said. All right, but if it is other applications like WhatsApp, like Seesaw, okay, like Zoom, please watch these videos again. I've explained that severally. Please, you cannot run bread class without having an oven. How will you bake your bread if you don't have an oven? Sholakpe Titiloye. Okay, you can't bake bread without an oven. Just like I advise people to have the laptops. You can borrow those things. Maybe if you have an auntie, you have an uncle, you know, in your practical days, you can go to their houses and run your class from them. But you must bake your bread. That's why you're in Dsap. You are taught how to bake the bread, and you're expected to bake the bread. Different types of bread that you'll be taught. Michael Adebayo, please watch these videos again. Your answers are already there. Please, you are not expected to make any payment. This program is free, just like our head of administration had explained. This program is free. However, you are expected to buy your trading materials. Okay? The only money you will spend is for your training material. Anybody that is asking you to pay for this school, it's a fraudster, it's a scammer. Please, the person does not represent Dsap. For me, you're asking if onboarding is in October 25th. Onboarding has started since last week. What is starting tomorrow is engagement. Onboarding is when you begin to sign into WhatsApp and other things. Okay, if you're already there, they posted messages for you on how to sign up and sign into your Seesaw app, for instance. All right, and those of you who are not yet on Zoom, you are advised to go and download Zoom. Just go to Google, type, how do I download Zoom or where do I download Zoom? You will find out. You download, you sign up. It's called sign up. You sign up, we download it, and then if you have downloaded it, and then when they share your link, you can sign in automatically. All right, I see that many of the questions that are coming now are, unfortunately, they are coming from latecomers, okay, who have not, many of these questions I've explained in my presentations, and some of them also answer the questions that they have asked. Please, you cannot register for a tailoring machine, for fashion design with a tailoring machine. I mean, we don't need to be told that. How can you sew without a machine? Please, like we have said, go to our website. Every of this information you need, they are there. All right, they are there. They are there. Please go and read those things. Whatever is listed there are the things you must provide if you can attend any of these programs. Thank you so very much. Any other further questions, please, you can ask your facilitators for your academic questions. If your questions are academic in nature, but if they're administrative, please ask your PMAs. Just go and ask on your platform and the respective persons will respond to you. Live class is 3 hours. Oh, it's 2.5 hours, please. It's only on Monday the 3rd that is 2 hours. Thank you. Right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming. Like I said, please, you can go over these videos once more or as many more times as you can. All right. So Sister Lady is here. She's a deputy registrar. Sister Lady, please, are you in a safe place? So they can also show your face for those who don't see you, so who don't know you, especially our first timers. All right. Can you just say hello? So that you can unmute yourself. Oh, okay, I guess because we just left a meeting. You're muted, ma.
Hello, good evening. How are you all? And I hope you have found this very informative. Like Pastor Paul has encouraged, please, if you joined in late, you can go and play the video again so that you can grab all that was discussed in this session, and we look forward to fully engaging with you as the classes start very soon. Thank you and welcome on board. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, the lady. Okay, Folakemi, are you there too? Do you have any new thing to advise us? Is there anything, any announcement before we shut down?
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. No additions for now.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, guys. So see you guys on your platforms by tomorrow, 4 p.m. West African time. And then also see you in school on the 3rd of October. Thank you for attending and God bless. Bye.